spouse wants to withdraw my I-130 application. So many times we get so many clients, I can't even tell you how many. We get so many clients that call our office that have a green card application pending. So they filed it jointly with their spouse, right? So they qualify in all other ways, but their spouse becomes abusive. Maybe they've been abusive and they thought that things were going to get better, and it just gets worse once the green card application was filed. So then this starts being a way to control and manipulate the person that's applying for the green card, right? I'm going to withdraw your application. I'm not going to sponsor you. I'm going to have you deported. These are things that an abusive U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse might say to you if they're sponsoring you for a green card, and they're using this basically as a way to manipulate and control you. We've seen this many, many times. So what can you do if that happens, right? So you have a green card application pending. So the government already knows that you're here. They have your address, you're in the system, and now your spouse is refusing to go to the interview, refusing to continue with that green card process. What can you do? Well, you have options, right? So many people feel like they don't have any options. They just want to go back to their home country, and maybe that's the right thing for you. But if you want to stay in the US, you do have options. So one of the most common options, if you're in this abusive relationship with your US citizen spouse or your green card holder spouse, you can apply for that green card on your own based on the abuse in your marriage, right? So it's going to be based on the problems that you're having in your marriage. You can apply for that green card through VAWA. Not everyone's going to qualify for a green card, but you should have a consultation and make sure that you do qualify. But if you do qualify for adjustment of status and VAWA, you can apply for this green card on your own without the help of your spouse. So many of our clients end up doing this. It's a separate application. They file it. Their spouse doesn't even need to know, right? Because they're not involved in this green card process. You are doing this on your own without the help of your spouse. Okay? So basically, you file based on being married. It's a real marriage, not just for immigration. There's abuse in the marriage, and that you've lived together for any period of time. So that's kind of what's required to be able to apply on your own, right? Your spouse isn't contacted. There is no police report required. Everything is 100% confidential in the sense that we don't disclose this information out widely to the public. Your spouse isn't notified. So this is something you can do on your own. While you're doing this, you can still be eligible for work authorization. You can receive a social security card. You can receive travel authorization if you need to leave the country, right? So there are many benefits you can get just by doing this independently without the help of your spouse. You can get that green card without even having to leave the country. If some people who entered illegally have been told they need to leave the country, you can get this entire thing without having to leave the country. So if you or someone you know is in this situation, I would suggest that they call our office, have a consultation, so we can walk them through how to make this happen for them. And they can receive essentially a work permit in about 6 to 8 months. They can receive a green card in about 2 to 2.5 years, permission to live freely in the US forever, right? And they don't have to be under the thumb of their spouse. So if you know someone in this situation and they need a way out, or if it's you, give us a call. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663.